welcome to my channel. My name is Sam. I love handbags. I'm a handbag lover, collector, obsessive, and if you like to look bougie on a budget, then you have definitely come to the right place. So today I thought I would talk to you about two of my backpacks, and those are the Louis Vuitton Montsouris backpack and the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. So quite different in terms of size, but I thought we could talk today about the differences, the comparisons, which one do I kind of favour and wear more, and I thought that this just might be helpful generally if you're on the market for a Louis Vuitton backpack. So let's quickly talk about features of these two bags. They are both monogram canvas, so you've got the LV, the fleur-de-lis, and you've got it running all the way at the front to the back. And yeah, if you love monogram, then this is definitely a really good option. Size wise, you can quite obviously see that the Montsouris is bigger than the Palm Springs Mini, which is a mini bag. The openings are also really different. The Montsouris has this little buckle, and then it's a drawstring opening which you just pull down, and then you can put your things in, and then you just close it, pull the drawstring. And I don't always bother to align the magnetic strap because I find like just doing the drawstring up is security enough for me. And then with the Palm Springs Mini, the opening is just a zip. And then extra compartments. At the front of the Montsouris, you have quite a wide zipped pocket, so it's really easy to open. I actually do put things in here. I put in my card holder, sometimes my keys. It doesn't quite fit my phone, but it's really easy to open and to access. And then with the Palm Springs Mini, you also have a small compartment at the front. It's a zipped pocket. It's easy to open, but it's not actually easy to access. To get anything in there, you have to pull the lip up, this lip here, and then you can see that it is incy wincy tiny spidery small. It's literally, you could just fit a spider in there. It's so small. You can maybe fit in some chewing gum or a car fob, but that's literally it. You can't fit in a card holder, keys, and you would definitely not be able to fit in a phone. So it's kind of more of an aesthetic look rather than actually being a functional compartment. And then the Montsouris has the vachetta. It's treated vachetta trim, and actually it's so much more carefree. I have untreated vachetta on my bum bag, got caught out in the rain, and now have rainwater damage on it, so I haven't had that issue with this, and I've been caught out in the rain with this. So you have a vachetta kind of trim on the buckle, drawstring, handle, and then on the straps. And then on the Palm Springs Mini, you have a black leather trim on the top handle, on the hook down at the bottom, on the leather tab at the front, and then also the straps are also black leather. Okay, so let's talk about the shapes of these bags. They're very different. The Montsouris is the kind of classic drawstring with the buckle. I feel like it's very classy, it's very ageless, it's timeless. I don't think it will ever go out of fashion. If we compare it to the Palm Springs Mini, this for me looks very kind of modern, it's very trendy. Some would even say that this was a trend bag that has had its day. I think the day was about 5 years ago when all the influencers were going to Coachella, everyone kind of had the PSM, and it was very much an it bag. I would say that maybe this one is more of a trend bag, where this one is a bit more of a classic. I think another thing that adds to that feeling is the fact that we have the vachetta, the kind of classic, iconic, signature vachetta on the kind of trim of the bag and on the handles and on the straps. That makes it look more classic. But with the PSM, by having the black leather on here, I feel that that makes it more trendy, more kind of current, more kind of cool. And yeah, they're just two bags with totally different vibes. I also really like the opening on the Montsouris, and I prefer it to the PSM. So I am just someone who likes easy access. Pull it down, wow, you can see everything, you can have a good old rummage, put everything back, and then literally go whap, flap over, and you're on your way. So for me, that is much more easier than the Palm Springs Mini, which you kind of do have to hold, and you've got to fiddle with the zip, and it's quite a smooth opening, but once you get inside, it's quite compact. And I think because of the shape of the bag here, and the fact that you can't pull this all the way down, it really means that trying to find things is a lot harder than it is with the Montsouris. You also can't pack as much, but if we discount that because of the size of them, you can't really compare them in terms of size. But in terms of just accessing stuff, this is much more fiddly because of the shape of the bag, the design of it. You can't pull this all the way down, which means that you're slightly kind of rummaging like for longer at the bottom of this one. So in terms of ease of access, I do prefer the Montsouris. And then going back to these small compartments, the Montsouris wins just because it's way more functional. You can actually fit things that you would want to use and take away with you in here. This one is non-functional. I don't know why they didn't make this, the top part of this compartment, wider so you could pull it out and then put things in, but it's so incredibly tight, it's impossible to use. So yeah, for me that's just an aesthetic look and it's not really very functional, which actually is a real shame because you've got a smaller bag. You probably want to, you know, make the most out of all the space that you have, and that really isn't with this tiny useless compartment. Which one do I reach for more? I actually reach for, say, 8 times out of 10 for the Montsouris, and that could be even on a day where I'm carrying a few things. I will always decide to take this out more, and you know what the reason for that is? And I've been racking my brains over it and I've realised what it is. It is the leather trims on here. So I find it much easier to take this out, even with like a busy dress that I'm wearing today. I would take this out with it. I feel like it just goes with a lot more things because it is in that classic, iconic signature vachetta. I feel like it's easier to pair with anything in my wardrobe. And I think because this one has the black leather trim, I feel like I have to be quite edgy and trendy in my styling that day. And I think also because of the black, I feel like I have to wear something black for it to kind of go and for it to look good. And I've seen girls on Instagram wear this with floral, really pretty summery pastel dresses, but I just feel like it looks strange. Because of the black leather trim, I want to match it with something black that I'm wearing, whether it be a black top or black jeans or trousers. And to be honest with you, I don't wear that much black apart from when I'm going out in the evening. And when I'm going out in the evening, I want to carry a Chanel pearl bag with me. Another thing about wearing these bags is that because this one is a backpack and it's meant to be worn as a backpack, I wear it on my back and it doesn't require me to make too many decisions in the day. But with this one, you have lots of options. You can take the straps off and just have one strap like this and wear it on your shoulder. So I can not only wear it on my back, I can wear it on my shoulder, I can wear it cross-body, and then I just get a little bit like, it's just too bamboozling, there's too many options. And also, I think the best way to wear it is cross-body, but then I find it's just too wide. It sticks out from the side of my hip too much and it just kind of bulges out, so I have an issue with that. And then I think when I wear it on my back, I don't know, I'm just not sure about the proportions. I feel like it looks too small. So that's why I do tend to reach for this one more. It just doesn't have as many options and issues than this one does. This one is just sling it on your back and off you go. So back when I was a hardcore garage raver, this bag would have been fantastic. I could be hands-free, put my hands in the air and just shake my booty till 2 in the morning. But now, like, I'm a mum, I'm nearly 40, I feel like this bag just isn't my vibe anymore. I feel like it's best suited to someone younger, cooler than me. Maybe someone who does go to Glastonbury and goes to festivals and wireless and things like that. I think even if I went on holiday, I don't think I would take this bag with me. It's just not my vibe at the moment. Oh, and I did get this little chain from AliExpress. I thought that that just kind of made the opening a little bit more easier, and it definitely does, but when you don't really use the bag and take it out that much, it's a bit of a null and mute point. On my days, that feels like I've had a therapy session with my bag. Literally, I feel so much better. I feel like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders because I always see the Palm Springs Mini just sitting quietly, neglected, all alone on my bag shelf, and I always feel bad, but I never knew why. And I feel like today, because I've articulated it, I've thought about it, I understand why, and hopefully my style will change back to being somewhat cool and we can have some more fun times together. But yeah, man, I feel like that was a really intense therapy session with the Palm Springs Mini. But I know a lot of people love this bag, a lot of people have issues. I mean, there was issues with the opening at the beginning. This is the updated version. Do you have either of these bags? If you have both of these bags, Please tell me which one you prefer, or which one do you pick up more. I hope that you have found this little kind of comparison therapy session of my backpacks useful. If you want to know where I get my bags from, then you'll need to follow me on Insta, send me a DM, and let's just chat all things bags. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you very soon. See you in my next one. Bye bye.